going. So, yeah, a lot of pressure on Saberlight. And I honestly think I really like Nigma Galaxy's draft in this game one. I think they got the edge. Really do.
So do I. So do I. I'm on the same page. I think the Darkseer was such a nice last pick. It is a Sumail Dawnbreaker because of this.
Yeah,
and I guess the question is, how does this hero do against Zeus mid? Probably okay. I mean, I think Dawn is just an OP laner in general. You just push the wave, but we'll see. Zeus could also just dumpster because it's a melee hero against him. Oh, free D ward. All right, good start for Nigma Galaxy.
Yeah, well, now I'm definitely saying they're gonna win. Blimey.
Yeah, this is an easy W here. Saberlight started boots on Night Stalker against Monkey King. This is his solution. I mean, you have 5.3 base regen, so well that's with Tower Aura, but 4.3 base regen, one of the highest base regens in the entire game, and really good base stats as well. So you don't really feel like you need a quelling, you don't need armor items, you don't need stat items, you don't need regen. Like the boots are totally acceptable on the Night Stalker.
So it's one hero where you can get away with it on.
Yeah, definitely. He's one of the few.
The battle begins.
A little bit of threatening over the rune here. Both teams kind of looking at each other. But bounties are going to go Nigma Galaxy's way. They're now going to get 3 bounty runes as well. It's all coming up Nigma at the moment.
And Moon actually went boots of speed as well on the Marcy. Huh. And he's heading top. So they're trying to start tri-lane here, which we've seen a lot from Marcy's. They are fighting into 3 bounties, as you were saying. So there's going to be some early regen coming out in the lanes for Nigma Galaxy. Let's see if they expect this.
Where are you going?
Yeah, a little bit of early fighting coming out as well in the top lane as Kuroki taking a ton of damage here. Actually, they've got the rebound as well. Dubu and Moon Meander might just draw first blood here. Whoa, we'll finish the job, finish the job. There we go. Dubu gets it done. And that's going to be your first blood coming out for TSM FTX.
Yeah, this is a good lane to get a solid start in. And Saberlight, he's just going to cut the wave. Miracle, the lane's in a little bit of a weird position to try to drag the creeps to this creep wave. So Saberlight will be successful in this. He takes a lot of damage for it. And he's going to buy a salve immediately. Oh, what a stun!
Oh my god!
What?
That was beautiful. Oh my god. All right, Koki's back with style.
Yeah, that's not something you would expect to see at 2 minutes or at a minute into the game. As Saberlight doesn't end up going down as he's wave cutting here.
Jesus, another kill coming down. I mean, I said in the intro this was a backstreet, but yeah, this is a backstreet brawl going on right now. The ballroom blitz.
Yeah, this is a brawl. I mean, the tri-lane has disintegrated after that beautiful vacuum into Ravage. So maybe we'll see a little bit less brawling for the next couple of minutes and just more normal laning.
Nah, let's fight some more.
I mean, I'm down for it. Don't get me wrong. I'm down for it.
So far, so good in the middle lane for Sumail. He starts off with a slight advantage, a gentle advantage.
How's it feel?
It doesn't even have a stick. And he's still doing very well here. Just rush the bottle. Man, this bot lane, it's such a pain to be Saberlight in this lane. I mean, 2 melee heroes versus Monkey King and a Wyvern. Like, Wyvern also punishes melee. Big creep wave, though. I mean, he got tossed back into it. That's good harass.
Fighting up with Moon Meander down here. Oh, they're not going to have enough in the jar to finish the job here, though. Yeah,
that's a massive creep wave.
Can't die for him before this gets under your tower. That would be detrimental to the game.
Yeah, for sure. Just so much damage, too, if the toss back happens. And Miracle, no points in Jingu, opting for the Primal Spring to go for that kill behind the tower. Which did work out, so I'm sure he's fine with it. Now he has a point.
Yeah, it was a little bit sad when they were brawling that he didn't have it, but then again, level 1 Jingu's always a little bit overrated in my opinion.
Yeah, at 25% lifesteal is just not that much.
It's so funny though when you see the monkeys like trying to fight level 1 and they're like, haha, I've got my Jingu off, and then they're just like, oh wait.
Yeah, it's not really that much.
Dubu.
Oh, the clap.
Betrayed! Betrayed! She's supposed to be one with nature, but that Hellbear Smasher woke up and chose violence.
Yeah, that was brutal, man. And Vacuum, 100 damage at level 1 now, up from 40.
Damn.
So, actually a very good nuke for 60 mana, 100 damage. Unfortunately, it has a 60-second cooldown as well, though.
Oh, well, you know, can't have everything.
This is good space from Kuro. This is really good space from Kuro.
It really is, yeah. He is the mayor of Value Town at the moment. He's gonna have a stun in 1 second, but that's not gonna matter as Tomato's gonna take him out. And TP right the way back up. Meanwhile, Sableye down in the bottom lane in a bit of trouble, but the movement speed bonus from Moon Meander gonna get him out of there. Safe and sound.
Yeah, this is Struggle City for Saberlight. 12 last hits, 13 now, under tower. Mind Control, getting some freeform top because of the chase that happens onto Kuro there. So he's pretty happy. Just runs mid and mana drains. That's so annoying. I hate when Nyx Assassins do this. It's so powerful against Zeus, though.
Yeah. It's a big old truck of damage.
Saberlight's just going to wave cut. Yeah, there's no way to play this lane normally. He has to drag it back like this as well, because otherwise the easy camp connect will happen.
Yes, yeah, right.
Oh, it gets a courier.
Okay, all right.
All right. It's nighttime. Dude, GH has got to be a little careful here.
He does indeedy, but does unfortunately have the movement advantage for the time being. Of course, later on in the game that will not be the case, but for now, GH can get himself away safe and sound.
Saberlight doubles up the wave. That's the dream. Ooh, Sumail with the rotation.
Oh no, that is a huge rotation in from Sumail. He's going to get himself a double kill with it as well. The King arrives on the top lane, and well, TSM get obliterated.
I don't think I've ever seen Vacuum be this useful this early into the game. Like, this is not the point in the game you'd expect Vacuum to be owning, but it's like these vacuums into impales and vacuums into Sumail spells. That was like a 2-man hammer, a 2-man Starbreaker.
Very, very nice. And yeah, even Dubu coming mid just to get the refill bottle for Mr. Zeus, but Sumail, he's going to get it as well, the 50-50 on the runes. He's got another haste rune. I wonder if he's going to make anything happen with that. He thinks he might.
That is the best rune to get with a hero like Dawnbreaker. It's really sad when you see the enemy mid take the 50-50 and they're like a Void or an Ember, they get a haste. It's like, oh no. You know that's just a double kill in a side lane at some point.
Yeah. Miracle, maybe in some trouble down at bottom. Let's see what they can do here. They're actually backing away, even though Dubu and Mumiad are coming in, and there come the Thunder Gods, finishing off Miracle in the bottom lane. They were like just making sure he didn't get that Jingo off to make sure that he would die to the Thunder Gods. Another look at GH as well. Mumiander, he's in. He's got the damage, and GH will fall. No ulti available on him. Meanwhile, in the jungle.
We've seen this a couple of times, by the way. Like, teams not respecting the Thunder God's Wrath. I think people are not used to playing against Zeus as a mid laner for like a long time. And so this super early ult comes out. Like, Miracle thought he was taking a good trade and he could eventually get the Jingu, but the Zeus ult comes out. It's just that extra damage that he ends up going down.
Another jump in the bottom lane. I mean, Dubu has not left here yet, but they're going to use it to disengage instead. And actually, Mumiander might be going down. Despite 3 heroes being here, the combo of the Wyvern and the Monkey is just too damn strong. And actually, they're looking for more. They might go for Dubu as well. In fact, they very much will. Can they stop this from happening? Can Saberlight do anything other than just watch? Well, you can throw in a Void, and apparently that will be enough. Alrighty, tidy. Now, Bryle's coming in for this one as well. They want to get Miracle again. If he dies for a second time, this will be awful, but the heals come through thick and fast for Nigma. And now Sumail joining the fight, but sees the rotations coming in and decides against it. A little bit too aggressive there, so will back himself off.
Oh, Miracle.
Saberlight takes a step too close, and they re-engage on Nigma Galaxy, and now Moon Meander will also fall. Oh man, that was a great little fake out there from Nigma Galaxy. Grabbed themselves a couple of kills, now they're looking for more. They're not going to be able to find Bryle at least. He's got that heavenly jump to get himself away. Miracle back to the trees, but Dubu just too damn healthy.
This entire time, too, Mind Control is just farming top. Nigma's getting the good trades in the fights, and then also you have a Darkseer farming, and sure, so is a TA, but I mean, Darkseer versus TA, like, you enjoy this matchup as Darkseer, so
yeah,
the farm elsewhere is going in Nigma's favor. Look how farmed mind control is.
Look at Kuro as well. He is just annoying Brile so much. It's gonna put a restraining order on the guy.
He's just running around with boots windlace, 375 move speed, being such a pain.
Really just wants to be his friend. Saying, hey bud, how's it going? If I'm in the jungle, mind if I do it with you? Want some company? But,
Very annoying.
yeah. The constant brawling in this bottom lane really doesn't stop.
Brile TP down here. They're trying to commit to this.
Yeah, same lane. Making some damage. Brile coming in. They need to finish him fast, and they will. Miracle will fall. Samael unable to do anything about that one.
I like that Brile in this game, by the way, opted to go for an early point in Lightning Bolts, even though people are not really doing this lately. Against Dawnbreaker, interrupting the Starbreaker, it's just too important to not get that. Even though you don't really have the mana for it, it's like, you're going to use it in these fights. Oh, Dubu. He's down here. Enchantress early game pushing is so strong, especially because people are opting to max out Enchant now.
Yeah. Creeps wants to finish the job, but Miracle's going to come in and try and get the kill to Saberlight. And actually, it's going to be able to do exactly that. With a little bit of help with the Guardian. And now, all of a sudden, in the top lane, they're going as well. Their TA under the tier 2 tower is going to get killed off by that gruesome twosome of Kuro and of Mind Control.
Darkseer just destroys TA as a hero. He honestly wants to be probably farming in Triangle right now, but there's all of this like weird action going on bot. It feels a little strange to have your entire team down there, so I can see why he wants to farm up top on TA, but farming against a Darkseer, like when somebody rotates, it's just a kill.
Yeah, I mean, usually it's the offlaner's job to come in and take that rubbish lane, but Saberlight's going to do even worse versus a nice Darkseer as they make the engagement in the bottom lane. And talking about Saberlight, he is gone once again. I mean, the network's not looking too bad, but the game is just feeling awful for TSM. It doesn't feel like they can play at the moment.
Yeah, 1-4. I mean, Saberlight is... He really is a problem for TSM right now. Like, his Enchantress almost as much net worth as him, you know? You're an item behind on one core. This is massively impactful, especially on a hero that is supposed to be the one that's being active right now. Like, what other hero can go in there and be active? You know, it's like it's not Zeus. Like Marcy, it's like Marcy and him. And Dubu is like a creep, you know, at this point. Like literally, he just throws his creep in, and that's like the most important element of him. Like they'd ideally be running around Night Stalker, Enchantress, Marcy, but the lane just went so badly for them that Saberlight has to recover now.
Yeah. It is mode recovery for TSM, but Nigma Galaxy have under absolutely no ideas about what they want to do, and they want to stop that from happening. But in the top lane, Kuro might have bitten off more than he can chew. Spike Carap is going to buy him a bit of time, but Brile's going to be able to seal the deal with that Thunder God's Wrath once again.
Yeah, this feels like a better like map positioning for them. This way, Tomato can go farm up his items in the triangle too. Like once he gets a BKB on TA, which he is rushing after the Deso, by the way. No Dragonlance, no Blink, just BKB. Once he has that, then the Darkseer is not so much of an issue. But until then, he is just begging to feed.
Yeah. It's a tough old game for them. They just need to try and wait it out and see if Nigma can make some mistakes they can capitalize upon. If not, then hit some timings and try and make a play around it. But the timings from Nigma are going to be so much scarier. This Desolator on the Dawnbreak, I mean, when Samael gets there, we're going to see some heroes just simply evaporate.
Yeah, that does a lot of damage. It does a lot of damage. I feel like she can full to zero like any... It feels like any hero of the game, but supports especially.
Yeah. If Refraction is down, then definitely the TA is going to drop. And this smoke is going to find a big target here. They managed to get on top of the TA, and that is Tomato gone and eliminated from the game. In the backlines as well, they're going to use Winter's Curse to hold down the Enchantress and get themselves another +1 for this kill. Dubu to full.
Okay, I mean, this gives Nigma the triangle invade too, so they can farm up the whole triangle, get some wards down, you know, sentry block the camps potentially. And also gives them access to the mid tower, which will let them enter into the triangle again whenever they feel like it.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, Brow
So
doesn't
what
want to
point in
step
the
up too
game-
close.
Can TSM take a fight?
You know, they've Deso and TA, so if they can get the jump first with like Marcy and Night Stalker vision, they're going to need to wait for nighttime. I don't think just running in with Dark Ascension is going to be enough right now because of the deficit that they're at. So probably in a minute when it hits nighttime, they can take some sort of kill with the Desolator. Like the ideal timing is a BKB, but I don't know if you want to delay the game and farm like a small amount of the map until the BKB comes out on Tomato. It might be a little too long. So I think nighttime is the go time for TSM.
I'll have to wait a little bit longer for that and see if they can get any more big timings in that space. But space which Nigma are not really willing to give them. That said, though, they have taken their foot off the gas just for a little bit.
Yep, some farming action going on. Just
Deso's
delaying.
really close to being finished for Samael. That's what it is.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's probably some item that they're waiting for. Deso's pretty big. 15 minutes too. Dawnbreaker Shard. That'll be pretty impactful. He's 1,000 gold for it, but this hero becomes way more powerful when you get that shard.
Yeah, I'm imagining they want to make something happen now, though. They're going to have the Deso just delivered now on the Dawnbreaker. You've got an Arcane Rune bottled as well, so go make some plays and Solid Guardian in. That's going to be the name of the game. That's exactly what Kuroki's looking to do here as he sits over that rune. But they move across, they find the Monkey King. Well, actually, they found them. Saberlights made the jump, but now regretting it instantly and trying to get away. Look at Dubu just getting 3-shot by Samael, tearing through that little deer. Now, Saberlight, he's in the tree line, so not going to be caught out here. But still, a lot of ground gained by the side of Nigma here, for sure.
Tomato, man, you gotta be careful, dude.
Yeah, the hammer misses, fortunately for him, but great stun in from Kuro there, absolutely fantastic. It's not going to result in the kill, though, unfortunately. Tomato is going to back himself away, thankfully for him.
I gotta say, a hasted, surged Iron Shell Dawnbreaker running at you with a Deso is a little scary.
Yes.
Not a hero you'd think like, oh, what a great Darkseer combo, but it makes sense.
It certainly does. And Miracle here going for the inhibit into the Wukong's command, and that is going to put another end to Tomato's life. Oh, dear me, it is not looking good for Mr. Tomato this game, and considering his performances previously, this is a big deal. He's being shut down so bad. 1-5 is his KD at the moment.
Yeah, and he's so desperately in need of the BKB, but he's not really close. He needs 2,500 gold. It's going to be hard to... like, by the time he gets 2,500 gold, it'll be like a 10k gold lead for Nigma. And then the BKB might not even matter.
Well, I found Kuro at the very least, but Spike Carapace, Samael just charging into 4 heroes. Oh, who are you looking for, by the way? Kuro does eventually die to it, though, so... It is a small victory for TSM, and they're going to look for more. They're going to try and turn it into a big victory. Mind Control would definitely be that, but he's going to turn around with a vacuum wall coming out, but Dispo's going to throw him backwards here. Mano trying to get off that damage, but he's scared. All of the illusions are on top of him, just burning through his refraction, and it's Moonmeander to fall instead. And now, Smail just jumping back a few centimeters, getting in a slightly better position as Tomato gets beaten down by Miracle on the sidelines. A swing, a hit onto the Enchantress, but Smail can't follow up thanks to that untouchable. But nevertheless, another big win for Nigma Galaxy. They're just running over this game at the moment.
Tomato's dead again. Like, he's showing up because he has the Deso, and he's feeling the same thing that like we are while spectating, which is if he tries to farm the BKB, probably by the time he gets it, they just lose anyway. So he's showing up, but he's getting caught in these fights, and you get caught against a Monkey King, against a Darkseer. They've got plenty of ways of tearing through the refraction. Miracle's looking for Saberlight.
Saberlight, don't do it. Send your mental energy to him, say not go for this creep wave, but he has ignored our warnings, and he is now being beaten the hell up by this Monkey King, who is just killing whoever and whatever he wants. Miracle on a mega kill streak now on this Monkey King, and he's not even the richest hero in his team. In fact, he's the poorest core, and he's on a mega kill streak as a carry. What is happening?
He's 8-2. 8-2-4, and he's the poorest core on his team because Mind Control has just been absolutely free farming top. He's been taking every jungle camp that he wants. Sumail's been at every fight. He's 7-0-5. He's been getting a lot of that kill bounty, and Sumail opting not to go for the BKB instead for that blink dagger. So he wants to. His positioning matters a lot.
Dubu just getting absolutely donked on as well. It's not a good Enchantress game, to be fair. You've got the Boundless Strike, you've got that hammer as well.
Yeah, there's solutions.
Oh yeah.
Playing Ench and Wind Ranger versus Dawnbreaker feels really bad because usually you're really good against these physical damage heroes. But Dawnbreaker, the Starbreaker, you know, it's a spell, but it's based on your right click, so it goes entirely through.
Oh no, sweet little tomato. He's gonna get squashed and boiled up into a bolognese.
This is a shellacking. I was not expecting this to be like this at all. I thought Nigma looked TI for him for sure. They looked great, but this is
do you have a license to hand out shellackings?
I'm on the council. I'm not a high-ranking member, but I'm on the council.
No, just making sure.
Of course, there are 2 of us, so yeah. Still not high ranking though.
No one's high in that council.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. It's as low as it goes. If you're on the council, you're a true degenerate. Sumail, by the way, has another arcane rune. This guy, I feel like, has had every single rune this game, and they've all been incredibly impactful. Haste runes, arcane runes, like using multiple rounds of spells with the arcane runes.
Yeah. Efficient, to the point, strategic.
And
like,
there's another one. Excellent. He's got a double damage on Sumail, as if he wasn't doing enough damage.
Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead and relax here. Sumail.
Do you reckon he can kill Dubu in 2 swings of the hammer this time then?
Maybe 1.
Windscar's gonna come out, and in comes Mummy from the heavens, throwing a vacuum as well. I'd say that was 2.
It was 2. Yeah, you were right. It's 2. He's godlike now. He didn't even use the double damage, by the way, Nomad. He didn't even use it. Was a waste for him.
Oh, okay. Jesus.
Yep. So he would have one-shot him.
All right, yeah, that's the logic, right?
Yeah.
Goodness gracious. Stay away. And now, well, they've actually found the Monkey King with 3 heroes here. Can they bring him down in time? I think they can. That's going to be life number 1. Keep in mind, he doesn't have a BKB, but at the same time, he does have backup coming in thick and fast. TSM, they know that. They respect this team, and they'll back themselves away.
Yeah, that's a good back. Ooh, all right. Saberlight, he's playing it pretty ballsy here, and quick fingers. It worked out.
Yeah, bit of deforestation. Always good at ruining monkeys' habitats.
That's right. That's right. Monkeys are pests, let me tell you. They hunt them in some countries.
Don't agree with that, but...
Because they do eat crops. They're the squirrels of wherever monkeys are, Australia or whatever.
I don't think that's accurate. Tomato inside the circle of death once again. I think he knows each of these soldiers by name at this point. Every time he's Wukong command, he's like,
that's true.
Dave, Steve, how's it going?
Good to see you,
yeah,
Lieutenant, Corporal. Yep, there you are. Oh, I'll be dying now. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time. It's just boot camp for him, except he keeps failing and having to go back.
Yeah, he can't get out. And now onto the high ground we go. Nigma, they are actually just going to get the GG out straight away. They barely take 2 steps on the high ground and the GGs are called. And that's going to be it for game number 1. What an absolute beatdown. TSM barely took a breath this game.